Hi guys, welcome to WebSensePro. Welcome to another video. This video is related to the latest core update which Google has done for SEO algorithm. Now, what are those core effects? What is the meaning of core effects? How it's going to affect your website and how it's going to affect the SEO of your website. So Google keep updating their search algorithm in order to best serve the audience which is searching through Google search engines and show the result which are top in quality and which is relevant and have the possibility of being more viewed and being more searched. So Google keep updating their algorithm so no one can game them and try to rank on top without being relevant to the searches. They put the news in the LinkedIn. So as you can see on my screen, that's the post where you can see that March 2025 core update to Google search. This is a regular update designed to better surface relevant, satisfying content for searches from all types of sites. We also continue our work to surface more content from creators through a series of improvement throughout this year. Now, what does that mean? It means that they will keep updating their algorithm throughout this year and they will be helping content creators to be more prominent and to be more visible through Google searches. Now, it's a good sign. If you are a content creator, you have more chances of being visible in Google searches, but it requires a certain quality and a certain skill set in order to be ranked on top on Google. And this is the link which they have given, and that's the status dashboard. And as when I am recording this video, the rollout has already been completed by March 27, 2025. Now, what are the ranking factors which these algorithms mostly look for on your website? So I have this created Google sheet where I'm going to give you these 8 items, which is what Google algorithm looks on your website. So first, what we have is content quality and relevance. So always make sure to create a content for your audience rather than Google search. So Google search is at the end serving the audience. So make sure your content quality and relevance is up to the mark, where the reader of that content, the consumer of that content is engaged with the content, is spending more time on your content, is sharing your content on social media, is commenting about your content. That will increase the content quality and relevance, which is the first point which Google algorithm and these core updates looks for. Now, the second thing what we have is on page SEO, that how good your page is structured in a set given instruction by Google. So you should have proper heading tags like H1, H2, H3, and you should have proper paragraph tags, and it's readable for Google bots easily. That's what we have on the second point. Let's go to the third one. Here we have the backlinks of page SEO, meaning the other websites. How many websites do you have which are linking to your website, which are suggesting your website, and what is the quality and relevancy of those websites which are linking back to your website? So that's the third factor. Move on to the fourth one. This is again user experience and engagement metrics. So when a user lands on your website and on your content, how engaged that user is with your website. It's really important to have highly engaging layout, which is user friendly, which is clear, visible, and it is engaging to engage user more on your page, forcing them or engaging them more to spend more time on your website or on your app or whatever it is, wherever you are doing SEO. Page speed and core web vitals, meaning your website is fast to load. Obviously, this is a no-brainer. If your website is slow to load, no one's going to visit your website. So when it keeps loading, it's going to, obviously, whoever is visiting the website will skip the website within 2 seconds. So make sure to have your website load within 3 to 4 seconds. Less than that, not more than that. Mobile friendliness, again, most of the visitors and most of the traffic which is coming nowadays, around 70 to 80% of the traffic is coming through the mobile devices, not the laptops, not the tablets, mobile devices. So make sure your website is mobile friendly. Number 7, we have local SEO. So local SEO refers to if you're a plumber, electrician, or if you're a local business, you should have your Google My Business profile optimized. So what is Google My Business profile? If I search for plumbers in New York, so you can see these are the Google Maps listing which is showing up. Make sure you have this Google Map listing created and you have your website mentioned on it and you have good number of reviews showing up. So that's also really important. And final, we have experience, expertise, authoritative, trustworthiness, EEAT. So if you are a famous author, if you're a famous book author, or like if you're a president of a country, or if you're a minister of a country, obviously you will have more authoritativeness and more expertise and more experience and trustworthiness. So your article, your website is more likely to rank higher on Google searches. These are the algorithm ranking factor which Google or any other search engine look for. These are all of the factors which will affect your website ranking. Now, after your if you see that your website is hurt with this new core update which Google have done, what you can do is, here we have another sheet. Now let me tell you what you can do in order to save yourself if your website is affected with the latest core update which came in March 2025. So here's another sheet which I have created. So first you need to identify that whether you're affected or not. So how you can do that? You can use Google Search Console and you can simply make the comparison report. So this core update has completed March 27. So I would be comparing first week of the April with the first week of the March to see if you got a huge drop down on the traffic. And how you can check that, it's super simple. So I'll compare the report. So click on more after landing to the Google Search Console, click on compare and click on this custom and add in the date ranges where you want to compare the data. I will be comparing the data from 1st April to 10th April with March 1st to March 10. So I would just add, I'm recording this video on 30th March. So obviously I don't have the data for 1st April. So I'm going to assume that it's March and comparing with February. You will be comparing April data with the March in order to see whether whether you are affected or not. So let me show you how you can do that. So I'm just going to add 1st to 10 Feb in this date range. Just copy that and I'm going to add 10th. So we are comparing 1st Feb, 10th Feb with the March. So let's copy this and I'm going to change the month here. Okay, so that's our comparison data. Now click on apply. And here is the main thing which you will need to notice is that do you see a major downward trend on your searches? So in my case, I have it upward trend if I notice that. So from first, actually I have downward trend. So in the month of Feb, from 1st Feb to 2nd Feb, I got like 1090 clicks. And from 1st March to 10th March, I got 1050k clicks. So it's not a major dip. Make sure you notice a major dip if it's like 2 to 3% or 4-5% dip on your searches, then it's expected to go up and down at that level. But if you have seen the major dip like 25 to 30% of the dip from your traffic, then it's really alarming and you should be focusing on how you can save yourself from this core update. And here you will scroll down to the Search Console and click on pages. And here you can also compare your pages that whether you got a downward or upward trend. So here you can see the click differences, impressions, and all of the reports where you can analyze if you got a major drop after this Google core update. Now, if you are hit with that core update, what you should be doing is listed here. So first thing is that don't try to rush things. Don't really don't remove the content first of all, and don't make the quick fixes in order to save your website. Quick fixes does not work in search engine optimization because SEO is a long-term game. It's not a short-term game. By the way, if you guys are looking to your website on Google searches or help you with the search engine optimization, there's a link in the description. If you fill up the form and contact us with your SEO queries, we will be helping you with your SEO. We have completed over 100 projects, optimize websites from different businesses in New York, mainly located in New York, whether they are plumber, electrician, local businesses, electric companies, and there are multiple companies which we have worked with. So if you want to improve SEO of your website, your store, let us know via the link in the description. Just fill up the form and we will get back to you within 24 hours. Okay, now what's the next item we have here is conduct deep analysis. So perform a detailed review of your website performance data and content quality to understand the root cause of any ranking drops. So make sure your content, again, I would say that your content should be created for the audience, not for the Google searches. So analyze your content like your audience and see if it's engaging enough for the audience. If it's engaging enough for the audience, no matter if it's not ranking yet on Google, but eventually it's gonna rank, because if someone is spending time on your article on your website, if it's engaging enough, it's going to definitely rank on Google as well. Okay, now we have improved content meaningfully. So again, focus on creating high quality, helpful and reliable content. Make sure it truly serve your audience. Again, that's the same thing which I said before, that your content should be for your audience, not for the Google searches. So make sure to improve content meaningfully and not just make any quick rushes, and be patient with the changes. So when you change your content, your article, it's not gonna show any difference within days or within hours. It's probably gonna take months. So you have to be patient in case of SEO. So make sure to be patient when you do the updates. It might take a little time for you to get those ranking updates. Now the sixth one is to stay informed. If you want to stay informed about the latest searches in the Google world, in the SEO world, make sure to subscribe this channel. I'll keep creating this type of videos from now on to update you guys with the latest core updates and what's happening in the SEO world, so you can stay updated and keep optimizing your website's SEO. That's it for the video, guys. Let me know in the comments below if you like the video which I created. Until next video, have a great day.